What's up, my dudes? Valkyrja, and today I'm going to be talking to you about something that's going on currently that could change Genshin Impact as we know it. Now, whether or not it's a good or bad thing, only time will tell, but basically how we know Genshin right now could be coming to an end. This could end Genshin, and it has to do with Diablo Immortal. Funnily enough, I'm sure you guys know a lot of the situation going on with Diablo Immortal, but if you don't, I'm going to cover it. I'm going to show you everything that's happening, and then I'm going to circle back around to how it can basically affect Genshin. Now, like I said, this is more than likely, to me at least, it's a positive thing. If you guys, I'm going to spoil it right now, it's regulations. If you guys don't know, government regulations are something I've been asking for gacha games for quite a while. But that's enough. Let me explain the situation and how it could affect Genshin and why I am all supportive of it. So first we have Diablo Immortal itself. Diablo Immortal's pay-to-win design has fans really angry. If you are not aware of what Diablo Immortal is, Diablo is a beloved Blizzard franchise that has been around a very long time. They recently have launched a mobile game for it that is heavily monetized to the point where it could take upwards of $60,000 to $110,000 to $110,000 to fully upgrade base gear. And this is on launch. Games get more and more monetized the longer they are alive. Not to mention that basically, you guys know how we go to domains to farm artifacts in Genshin Impact. They run what is called rifts, and you can pay up to $25 per rift. Imagine paying $25 per domain run, but you can pay up to $25 per rift to upgrade the loot that you get at the end, and it makes a very significant difference based on what you're spending. So you can spend upwards of $375 an hour just for running rifts, a pay to loot feature, or pay for loot feature. It is absolutely disgusting how heavily monetized this game is, and it is getting the amount of flack it absolutely deserves. It deserves every bit of hate it's actually getting right now. And from the ashes that is the disaster of Diablo Immortal, we have a small amount of good news that is actually coming from it. We have 18 European countries' consumer groups have joined a fight against loot boxes. Here you can see it's from the 1st of June 2022. It's from quite a while ago. That's 18 European countries' consumer groups have gone against it. And if you guys don't know, there are already 2 countries in the European Union already banning loot boxes, or banning any gacha game really that has it under the tents of illegal gambling, which is what they are. The reports accuses companies of exploiting consumers by using mechanics that are claims are predatory and fostering addiction. Absolutely, it's why I've called for regulation for years now on gacha games. I've always believed that actually needs to do it. Any game that has a loot box or gacha mechanic needs to be regulated. Exploiting cognitive biases and vulnerabilities through deceptive design, using aggressive marketing prices to push sales at every opportunity, giving meaningless or misleading transparent disclosures about the likelihood to win or lose that are difficult to assess, etc., etc. You guys see the targeting. This is the biggest one for me. The targeting of loot boxes and manipulative practices at kids. This is the one I've always been very against. Here you can see some demands of them or what they're saying. Basically, it is a very big issue. And now we circle all the way back to Genshin Impact. And how does this affect Genshin? If you guys don't understand, I understand loot box and gacha game. They are different words, but they are one and the same. A loot box is where you buy in-game currency with real money, use in-game currency to go ahead and then spin on a box for an RNG chance to get whatever item it is you want. Does it sound familiar? It's the exact same system as a gacha game. So, inherently, by loot boxes being regulated, gacha games will have to be regulated as well. Meaning Genshin's going to have to fundamentally change its gameplay system to go ahead and match the new regulations, or they won't at all. But odds are they will change because they want the money. And I've seen, or I've heard rumors of regulation potentially popping up in the States, but there is a lot of money in gacha and loot boxes, so it depends on how far the money reaches and how many people get influenced by the amount of money. But I have been preaching for years that there needs to be regulations because I've always had the mindset that an adult that is of legal gambling age can go ahead and use their money for whatever they want. But for children especially, it develops bad habits. It develops addictions early on. I know I'm a product of such a thing. A lot of people that have grown up on trading card games, opening packs, guess what? It's the exact same mentality. A pack is, you buy a trading card game pack with real money, you open up these cards that have real value, and you pray you get the one you want. That is gambling in some form. It's still gambling, and I'm a product of that, and it's why I like gacha games today. But I'm very self-aware, and I manage myself, but not everyone is me. Not everyone's going to be able to be self-aware and manage themselves and manage their own spending. Some people are going to have bad habits from whenever they were a child that carries over into full-blown addictions as adults, so they end up having a major problem. This is why I think it's very important to cut it off at the tip, or cut it off at the head, cut it off very early on. That way children do not fall victim to such practices, because I believe these practices are absolutely disgusting. Anyways, that is the video for today. Thank you guys for watching. As always, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and if you guys could think of any regulations that would fix this. I personally have no idea how to fix the problem. I've said this before many times. I have no idea how to fix the problem personally. I will just point out the issues and say how they're wrong and how they're morally wrong, and I hope that they do fix them. But hopefully this video and everything lets you guys know that there is some good coming of it, and hopefully gacha games, loot boxes, etc. change as a whole for the better. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. As always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.